Hi folks, this is just a quick intro for the first video of our new series. So this video is a day in the life of us and what we get up to throughout a general day. Now this also, I need to say, is a massive thank you to Steve, who's in charge of Cheshire Falconry and Cheshire Outdoors, for allowing us to do all the filming there as well. So this is what we get up to throughout the day. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy it. You're going to see what some of the things we get up to. Now, if you like this video, you like the content, then please drop us a follow, drop us a like, and also leave any comments as well about what we could do for some future content. The idea of this series is we are going to be accountable for the next 12 months. We are going to produce a video of all sorts of content regarding Wings and Things and what we get up to, and hopefully we're going to release a video every Sunday over the next 12 months. So stay tuned, enjoy the video, and we'll see you all soon.
Morning everybody. So let's start documenting everything. Say it's going to be a fly on the wall. There you go, this is my early morning wake up call. We can hear Eric over there giving it big beans, and then Sully behind us, he was wooing a second ago when I first came out, but he stopped now. So, but yeah, we're up, we're early. What time is it? It's about 7:15, so it's a bit later normally. But yeah, first job, get everybody up, weighed and ready for the day. Yeah.
Every night I wait. Paradise seems so far away. Still I try to buy myself some time to get me to that place. All I want is you. Staying up till we want to. Till you were
This morning, there you go. Good job we've got understanding neighbours. I don't know if you've already heard Zena shouting as we put out. Before we go through the door. Yeah, man, buddy. Yeah. Foot up this morning, still half asleep. 1,088. Next job. We always know everybody's still with us because they're all shouting. There we go, we have a light. So morning jobs, morning checks, turn the lights on, make sure everybody's still with us. Curtains, otherwise we lose too much heat. And it is actually cooler in here today, so yeah. The lights are turned on, that's on a timer, so that's going to come on itself. So the other things we do first thing in the morning, wipe the sleep out of my eyes, take note of the temperatures and everything else we do. So yes, boring job, but has to be done. Other problems of the day, before we even go anywhere. Sure, it's not that cold in my back garden. Anyway, something else to deal with. So next part of our day, we're at Cheshire Falconry today. So first one here, so we have to unlock, get the right key. Wrong way. It takes forever, this thing doesn't go up. So we'll go in first and double check and see if there's anything on today. Where's the diary? See, there's nobody here yet at all. Nothing today. Just a standard day. Alright. So first job of the morning, of every morning when we come into the centre, when anybody comes into the centre, is dip your feet first. Is to have a wander around, make sure everybody's still sitting where they're supposed to be. So yeah. You can't see because the sun's on most of them, but believe it or not, there is some little owls in there. So main reason for this, hey, up there's Bo sitting up top, sunning himself. First thing a vulture does in the morning, warms itself up in the sun. Spectacled owls. The Tawnies, who are awake. There you go. Taz sitting in the roof. Gandalf sitting up above the tree. 2 Asian wood owls. And a very noisy steppe eagle. And then 2 very noisy bald eagles as well. They're all good. For those that know my kestrels, this is Sky and Storm. They're in here now. Tell you what does need doing. A great big jet wash everywhere because the winter's not been kind to the wood. Anyway, there's them two side there. That's actually Sully's mum and dad. There you folks. There you go. Luna, another Luna. There you go, that's Nova. Oh, it's icy here. I'm going to have to, when you put some grit on the floor, there's ice down on the path. There you go. And then we walk around the corner here. One's hiding in the corner there, one's up there. These are our white-faced owls, or so to say, Cheshire Falconry's white-faced owls. And there's Casper, another barn owl, and then Albert. Lovely, aren't you, Albert? Yes. Albert. She's shouting at us. And she's a she as well, by the way, folks. Anyway. Another morning job. Weigh all the birds. So you're going to see most of the flying display team for Cheshire Falconry now, as we weigh them all. And if you're wondering who the other guy is, that's Tony. On you get you. This is Nico. Nico is a very young Varese eagle owl. I don't know why I put that on there then, because we're about. Let's try that one. There it is. $2.8 1/4. On you, what you get? I left the pen in there. Right. In you go while we clean you out.
Come on, little Sid. Let's see what you are. Right, take that.
Nico.
Go, in you go. Wait. There you go, 8 3/8. Up we come. Good lad. Good girl. That's a good lad, right?
Wait a minute, you. Right, one. This is Apollo. Too heavy. Apollo is a common buzzard. Spot on. 112.5. Thank you. Right, this is a kite, and this might not go very well because it's like a switch in her head that turns off about 10 o'clock. Before that, she eats everybody. Was a bit, wasn't it? Hope you get. Right, and we do this without being silly. Da. No. I might understand now why we've had so many issues with this bird over the past year or so. However, you might see a video of her flying in a bit, so hey ho. 2.5 anyway. Come on. Come on.
Little Lenny. Lenny's a really good Harris Hawk. Just flying in the woods, don't you, mate? And you should be around about 1.9 mark, shouldn't you? So let's have a look. In you go. Good lad. Good lad. Oh, mate, this is cool. Whoa, come on. There we go. No, that's still good. There's good lad, aren't you? Come on. I'll look around you, eh?
Time for the big boys. This is Razor, the Golden Eagle. I'm gonna get you. Don't you go jumping. Are we still over 9? No. So he's just come out of Avery and he's been really heavy. However, I think we've now dropped. There we go. So that's £10, £11 and a quarter. Not £11. He's £8, 11 and a quarter. Come on, you. What you get? Thank you. Everybody's in a bad mood this morning. Right, are we done? Yes, I know.
Dibble, Tony Owl. 12 and a half is rubbish. Sometimes you can be a bit of a pest, can't you? Other times you'll be lovely. Go on, there we go. Back on 12. Up we come.
Right, this is Aaron, the whitetail. Wants to introduce himself on camera. So Aaron's a white-tailed sea eagle. Who again was in a grumpy mood when I've just picked him up. We're a bit heavy. We're a bit heavier today, aren't we? Right. Let's move that. And that. There we go. Everybody's moved the scales. There we go. Let's try that again. Eight, one and a quarter. Thank you very much. Are we done?
Come on, little fella. There you go. There you go. It's common buzzard, a bit like Apollo, but a younger version. I got on quite well with Diego. Diego doesn't get on quite well with other people. You should be £1.12. On you go. Go on. Exactly £1.12, aren't you, mate? Up you come. Back on. Good lad. Loads of buzzards around this area, aren't there? Good sweetie.
Right, here's Loki. Little male peregrine falcon. Usually weighs around about £1.3. Oh. 1, 3 and a quarter. What you get? Right, we'll edit that bit out. Just had a visit. I just had a thought. Then have I actually pressed record on the camera?
Oh, you've not?
No, I have.
All my talking goes that shit.
Yeah.
Come on, there's a jockey. Another one of the Harris Hawks.
That jockey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1-8. Go on. One point.
Right, one there. Go on then. It's Perry in it, folks. Perry is 1, 8 and a quarter. Go on you get. So this is Hannah. So obviously Hannah is one of our birds, and if anybody's wondering why they're here, it's because obviously we've been away. I've just been away for a weekend, so some of our birds have come in here. To be looked after by Pete and the team while we're away. Hannah, back on there. Here, not on the weights. Thank you. On there. Two 5.5. But most of you are coming back with me this evening, aren't you? Back to home base. So right, pop you in here while we clean you out.
So folks, if you're wondering why Tony looks like he's being a little bit wary with this particular bird, this is Jess. Now Jess is an African grass crossed European barn owl. She is the ring bearer for Cheshire Falconry. However, she's also a bit of an evil one. She isn't very friendly with anybody. However, on delivering wedding rings, she absolutely nails every single job. She's just not the most friendliest of owls to everybody else.
Is that right?
What's that?
Way too light. Oh no, maybe not. My fingers are stabbed. Behave. 12. Come on. Leave my fingers alone. Grump.
More level this time. Just 12. Right, go on and you on there. No, wait there. Right, nipper 1/8, that'll do. Well, it's chalky, mate.
Oh.
1/8, 1/8. Bang on.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was, yes. This was next to it.
Yeah. So that's most of the team out, and you may be wondering why some birds have gone in boxes. It's because we need to keep them in boxes while we clean them out, and then they can all go back in. But that's everybody out on the lawn. So there you go. Another job in the morning done.
So the next job of the morning, folks, is to make sure everybody's cleaned out. So while all the birds are out, it's time to clean out the muses and other parts of the aviaries as well. So here's just a quick video of me actually doing some work for a change.
So, we're at the centre today, and obviously it's kids' school holidays, so we can't actually do an awful lot of filming out in a public area because, obviously, legally, with the people that are coming in, we're not allowed to film them. So, it's my lunch time, so come for a break. With a big fluff ball sat behind us. So, first break of the day. What time is it? 2:10. So, yes. Yeah, it's been a busy one today. But what we're hopefully going to do in a minute is we're going to feed up a lot of the birds and also try and get a couple of the birds flown, as well as continually talking to the rest of the public outside, which you might be able to hear Tony talking to the public at the gate behind us. I know you might have heard that laugh, but anyway. So yeah. First sit down of the day. But anyway, let's keep going. So I thought I'd introduce this one. So we're just feeding out some of the birds now, and I'm being shouted at by Pod because we've got another owl in here. This is Mr. Grey. He is a great owl. Now he's been not doing an awful lot of work recently. That's really fixing my eye. So we're getting him back out, getting him. Well, we're going to see if we can get him flying again. Getting used to being back with people. This might not work very well because he's a bit of a grumpy beggar. And that's gone the wrong way, hasn't it? He's stunning though. I do like Great Greys. Podrick doesn't though. Right, you're going to eat this bit. There you go. That's him done. It's an easy feed. But yeah, stunning birds. So another job when we're in is obviously equipment maintenance, and I've just got the snowy owl out, Luna, who you'll see in a minute actually, and she snapped another flight dress, so I need to make another flight dress. So you might as well, I'll film that while we're doing it. So for those that don't know, a flight dress is a permanent, well, we put permanents on. So basically it's a bit of leather attached to her dress, which then attached to her anklets actually, which we can then hold on to when we pick her up. So cut strip of leather off. And then I'm going to make 2 holes in the end. Only small holes. One there. One about there. And then this end will fashion to a point. Like so. And then that's going to go on the bird, and then just to make sure that it's all good, put some leather dressing on it as well, so to help maintain it for a bit longer. But I think we've got a problem with Luna as he keeps snapping them. So yeah. Anyway. Right. That's that bit. Next bit, I need Tony for. Just as we turn the camera on, he wriggles. So what we're going to do is put a flight on this. Now this bird's not going to sit nicely for us. So I'm manhandling it slightly at the moment. While Tony's going to put the dress on. So through, no, you're going to go through that bit there. Like that. And then go through that first hole. No, just keep them all this side, mate.
Keep on that side, okay?
Yeah.
Through the first hole?
Through the first hole. These are really fiddly jobs as well.
So we have to.
I did grease it up for you as
Oh
well.
no, I felt it. Greasy fingers.
So once they give, usually it just goes, it slips really easily. It's just getting it past that first fat bit, as it were. pull that up tight. That's it. Yeah.
Enough?
Yeah, and then feed that through that second hole.
You're doing well. Good lad.
I know, mate.
Good one,
There it goes. Yeah, I should pull that. Yeah. And then just kind of push that one. Okay, that's perfect. Right. Yeah, so now,
well done, you.
problem is now. Yeah, there we go. One unhappy. Yeah, no. One unhappy bird. Pass me a couple of the dog. There you go. You can have some food, can't you? On there. There you go. Have that bit. There you go. Now have that bit. Go on.
Yum, 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 yum.
So I mean. Ow!
Simon wasn't watching where his thumb
No,
was.
I wasn't watching where my thumb was then. But yeah, there you go. Get on the one.
Somebody's hungry.
Yeah. We can go away with one more. Pass us a full one, mate, actually. And then that'll do it to go away. There's a big thank you for being manhandled. But there we go. There you go. Flight Jess. Back onto her. So I can keep hold of her and she's not got a flaring foot. But there we go.
So, for those that may have seen in the video earlier on, the kite was an absolute maniac first thing in the morning, right? It's now later on in the afternoon, it's near feeding time. Watch how easy Tony goes and picks her up now. It's as if she wants to be with us in the afternoon, isn't it? Anyway, folks, right, we're going to take her for a bit of a fly.
Oh, Simon's going to do that. I'm going to fall out with him.
You know, I said it was going to be a fly on the wall documentary. So there you go. So the wandering kite. Nah, let it go, mate.
There you go. Go on.
Or don't let it go, as the case may be. Do you not want to go? Do you not?
Go on.
There you go. Just go and fly, mate. You know when she took off then, she was watching me. Yeah, she wasn't even looking towards you.
Come on.
I'm not to fly a kite.
Come on. Come on.
Hang on a minute, Toad. See if I can get her to fly past the camera. Got him. No. Got it. She won't come near the camera. This is the other thing we've had with her. She's a big scaredy cat.
Here's what?
A big scaredy cat of everything. Yeah.
Come on.
Got him. Hey. Yeah.
Well done, you.
That was not how to film it.
I thought you did quite well, actually.
No, I zoomed in on it, so I zoomed in that much that it was too. I couldn't follow it.
Perfect landing.
So I'll give her a rest for a minute, mate. So the other thing, Tony is great. So you're still learning, aren't you, mate?
Absolutely, yes,
Yeah.
I'm useless.
It's not useless at all. So the calling and the frequency of calling, and we often have to kind of just tell volunteers, not as frequent. You're just over eager, aren't you, mate?
I am, yes. I'm like a teenager.
Yeah.
If only.
With a new toy. Go on, try it again, mate.
Go on, Taylor. Come on.
Now I'm wondering if it's just because you're kind of come this side with me and I've got the camera.
Come on, then. Keep going. Come on.
Yeah, because she's changed the behaviour already of how she's looking at you, hasn't she?
Come on. Come on.
Just give it a sec, mate. There you go. Patience is a virtue. No, that was, yeah. She doesn't like this camera I've got in my hand, does she?
No.
At all. Which is not going to bode well if we wanted to do displays and everybody stood there with phones and cameras and all sorts of jazz. Nope, not a chance. And normally she'd come down to this post without too much of an issue. So, see. Go on then. Tails, hey. Sat there and she's going no. Not every idea goes to plan. Especially when you're working with birds of prey and everything else. I'm going to put a slightly bigger bit on there. See if that works. Got it. Tails. Hey. Now she's coming down for that. However, she'll snatch that. Yeah. Yeah. She's thought about coming back for the second bit then. Yeah, she really doesn't like this tripod and this camera, this phone, innit?
Never seen a snatch before.
Have you not?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, well done.
So yeah,
What you done, take the dog? Or the gutted?
head. It's just the head, so nothing too major. I tell you what you can do though. Bring her down for a dock. Well, bring her down for one, and then we'll end it there with her today. Right, you ready? See, Tony can't catch either. She's already here. See, she tried to snatch that one.
Yeah, not happening.
Put your hand up again. Oh, wrong way round.
Come on.
She was already on the way down. As soon as she saw that dock fly across to you, she was already on the way down.
Nice.
So we just need to get used to cameras and stuff then as well. Definitely. You can't get much more than fly on the wall than that one. Yeah. Anyway, that's the training session with the kite. Can I ask you to hold the clearance? It's as if he remembers what he's doing.
Hey?
It's as if he remembers what he's doing. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is Perry. He is a tri-breed falcon, and this is the first time he's been out since last year. So he's had his time off. It's now time to start getting him working again. Right, you gonna go on there for me? There you go. Come on then. We just want a straight catch. No messing about, just come and grab it. What have I got to do on the floor for you?
Is she in training?
Watch it.
What's she like?
There you go. He probably wanted to go off and loop and try and come back. The problem we had last time with him is he wouldn't hit the lure, would he? Oh. One with him anyway, and then jump him up because it's been a while since he's been out on the lure. So as before, he used to run. As soon as he'd eaten that, he'd run up and jump up onto you.
Yeah.
And I want him to get back onto that habit before we even attempt to send him anywhere else.
Is he not normally a flyer at the moment?
No. So we flew it last year, didn't we? When he chuffed off into the woods.
Do you know what? I honestly don't remember.
Do you not?
No.
Yeah, because he come in and he was circling and he went for about 4 or 5 passes and then just wouldn't hit the lure and then swanned off into the woods and we had to go and find him. Which he attempted twice to come down to the lure, didn't do it.
Yes.
Then
Yes,
and then
I
he,
remember.
yeah, and then he landed on the floor and ran about
Yeah.
50 yards through the woods and jumped up
Yes.
for us.
I do remember now, yes. I
Yeah.
remember that.
Make a mess on Steve's lawn.
Was it a bit bald?
Yeah. Come on in. Come on in. Up you get. Up you pop. There we go. Ugh.
So we really are starting from afresh, aren't we?
Hey?
Really is starting from afresh.
Yeah. However, he wasn't trying to run off or anything like that, so that'll do for now. There we go. Getting me being used to being back out and around people and feeding with people and all that sort of jazz.
Yeah, the tails thing was a bit of a surprise.
What
the inanimate object thing.
Yeah.
Never thought about that.
That's the thing when, like I say, so she's a COVID baby.
Yeah.
So when she should have been introduced to cameras, massive groups of people, all that sort of jazz, she never was. Whether we can get past it now. Otherwise, it might just be a bird that, like, you guys get to come out and fly. Well, first job of the day done-ish, kind of. We finished at the Falconry Centre. Tony's packing his van up, his car up even. Nipper and Hannah are coming home with me, and we'll do it all again back home. So yeah, see you in a bit, folks. Okay, we're back at home now, which means I've had my tea. It's now it's time to feed the rest of them now. So it's dark. It's already dark. I'm gonna take you outside. There you go. It's dark. Don't know if you can even see me. This is why I can't wait for the summer, and then we can see what's going on, and we can work a bit later, and yeah, it's just a lot better. So the time now is basically to I've got edit videos and sort videos, and I don't know what we're doing here. What's going on with this tripod now? Yeah, it's why we could do with somebody else to film, isn't it? Let's move that out of the way, because what I need to do is prep some food. So these are chicks we got yesterday and defrosted, and now I need to gut some of them for the birds that are going to feed on the glove in a minute. So yeah, the joys of it all. You can probably hear everybody else shouting in the background for food. There you go. For those that are squeamish, we apologise, but obviously birds of prey are obligate carnivores and have to eat meat. So, I can't feed them fruit and veg or anything like that. And the reason we de-yolk them is because too much yolk all the time, it's high in cholesterol, it's not great for them. Clean my scissors off. I'll clean them off properly in the sink later. Bins down there. That can go over there for a minute. Put them out there. Put that in there. So that gets frozen and then disposed of properly in bio waste. And what I also need is that to clean the top where we've sprayed. So I need some spray, except it's not in here, it's in the shed, isn't it? Of course it is. Back in a sec. cleaning spray for the side. Better, isn't it? Do it properly. Spend, whoop. I think I spend most of my time wiping down surfaces. Anyway. There we go, there's that one. Right, let's feed some birds. I seriously got dropsy tonight now. I went straight in my bin bucket. Anyway, so yeah, we'll get these birds fed up and put away for the evening. Because the ones that are tethered, I can't leave them out all night because they will get attacked by foxes and cats. We 100% have foxes coming into our garden. I've seen it jump the fence, and we've got a big 6-foot fence. So I've seen it go straight over the top before now. So can't leave any of the birds out during an evening because it's dangerous for them. So they come away, the ones that are out and working at the moment will come away from the evening. They'll come away for the evening, so they're nice and safe basically. So I'll go and get, who should we get? We'll get Freya first and feed her first, shall we? Let's go get her. Here she is, Freya, the old lady herself. Yes, I'll get some food for you. Let's move this over here so I can reach it. Not there because it's going to fall off. There you go. So for those that haven't seen before, Freya is a red-tailed hawk, or also known as a red-tailed buzzard, because it belongs to the buzzard family. And she's around about 20... No, you're not. Yeah, you're about 29 years old. Thereabouts. So you are a bit of an older girl, aren't you? So yeah, we'll get you fed up, and then you can go away for the evening. Doesn't take long to eat the food either. You want a bit? You can have that bit. There you go. Ugh. And that. She is a big gentle giant as well, aren't you? For those that have never seen before, so she used to belong to a friend of mine who is kind of retired from the game. So she's only joined us, been with us now for about 6 months, I think, something like that. Haven't you? You've got a nice full crop now. And you can go away for the evening, can you? Right. So there you go. So enjoying this time of the year with it being exceptionally cold, and the problem with predators, we boxed them over for the evening, which they're just sitting there and go sleep now. It's all good. So let's go grab somebody else. Brock's diving in because he knows what's in here. This is Brock, by the way, folks. He is our Harris Hawk. Wait, well, one of our... That's my fingers. One of our Harris Hawks that decided to try and pinch me with his beak. Go on then. So we've got 3 Harris Hawks for those I haven't seen. Some are in molt at the moment, some are out working. Brock, you're with me at the moment, aren't you, mate? But also what this does, it gives me the time to just double check them over, make sure everything's alright as well. Alright, go on then, you can have that one as well. Me? You're now being weird with it, aren't you? What are you doing? Come on then. I'll help you. Is that better? Not being a glutton and taking it down all at once. There you go. Do you want that bit? As he tries to take it down sideways. Who said some of these birds were clever or intelligent? I don't know. There you go, there's that bit gone. Oh. Also a process called manning, just hanging around with a bird on your fist and a cup of tea. So obviously this is our first video for this series, kind of fly on the wall documentary, and you'll notice that everywhere needs rebuilding. This shed's been standing now for about 8 years. It's had multiple uses. It was the original kind of animal shed that you would have seen me turning the lights on and what have you this morning, which we'll see again in a minute because we have to go back in, turn the lights off and make sure everybody else is alright. So this was the original animal shed, so this is being retrofit now to house the birds and the other stuff. At the moment it's become a bit of a dumping ground, so this is another one that you'll see over the course of this year that changes a lot, isn't it? There we go. But we thought for the first video, just a standard day, a day in the life of Wings and Things would be an interesting one. So we've done as much filming as we can today, and to see if you guys like it and want to watch it, and if you want to watch more, and if this series is actually going to go anywhere. I don't know. No idea. Are we done now? Can I have that bit of fluff off your beak? There you go. There you go. Wife hates me because everything's covered in chick fluff. Anyway. Right, you done? Right, come on you. The other thing that'll happen as we progress with this video is hopefully we'll get better cameras, better angles, you can see more. It's a work in progress, folks. Here she is, Bodie. This is our Eurasian buzzard, or European buzzard, or common buzzard, for those that have not seen it before. So yes, Bodie's turn to feed. Isn't it, Missy? So related to the red tail that you saw before, as in it's a booty-o, so buzzard, but the European buzzard is quite a bit smaller than what the red tail is. Still it looks a fairly big bird though, doesn't it? Hey? Come on in, you. Now for the eagle-eyed ones amongst you, you might have noticed there's a couple of broken feathers in the tail, which is a job for this year to fit. Well, another job to get them fixed as well. Yes, so we've got to fix you as well as the shed. There you go. And another one for you. I don't know why you're being a bit. She's being a bit aggy tonight. She's being a bit. What's it? The way she's sat, as if something's upset her. I think we're all right, really, aren't we, Missy? Hmm? There you go. There's a bit on your toe still. There you go. Right. Let's pop you away for the evening. Alright, so next job, feed everybody else. So what I'll do, I think, is I'll go and find my head torch first and then take you all around and we'll feed everybody else. Alright, we've got the head torch on now. So, let's take the lid off this. And then we can go and see what we can see. Let's go. Here we go. Alright, so there you go. Here's Sully. First one on the agenda. Alright, you ready, Sully? There you go. Gone. So he gets 3. That's that one. Now in there, you can see the gong hanging on the front. That's the wife, by the way, folks. We have the Harris Hawk that's on molt at the moment. It's not Perry, it's Thor who's just shot down. There's that one done. Can't really see an awful lot, can you? Let's go around a bit further. The joys of working in the dark. So up this end, we have our little owl that's in here. You might not come down because the light's on. However, you know, we did a second ago. Luna's in here, the barn owls. Anybody think I would have never fed these things? There you go. Now, let's go down this end. It's really dark, isn't it? Alright, so let's get up here. I think I need to charge my head torch up, folks. You can hear everybody. So this is Eric down here. Come on, Eric, up you jump. There he is. So Eric's your Asian Eagle Owl, that's his. And then the one under here that's making all the noise. This is Zena. There you go, Zena. Now, part of the reason for all the noise is even should I say, she's hand reared. She's about 24 years old. So whenever she sees anybody with food, she starts yawping at them. There you go, baby girl. And she's finished that off really quickly, hasn't she? We'll have that one. And then just through to this aviary here, we have... Ooh! Right, so that there, that is Hoot. And then down in the far corner over there is our female African spotted. That's interesting, because she only sits in that corner like that when she's thinking about putting an egg down. So that's something we can check tomorrow. Interesting, folks. So I'll put their food in. But yeah, her being down in that bottom corner, that's a good sign, that is. Right. There we go. Right, so that's them fed. And we'll go back around here for a minute. So no idea what this is like because I can't see what we're filming because it's all backwards. We'll go back into this shed for a minute because what I also need to do now is get food out for tomorrow so it's defrosted for tomorrow. So yes, let's put you back over there for a second. This is why we have our own chest freezer in here as well. That's an interesting freezer to look in. So right, that can stays in here to defrost so a little bit overnight. So the next bit is go in the other shed now and just do the last things in there for the evening. And we work in the dark. Right. Into the light. There we go. So most things in here don't need feeding and watering on a daily basis. The waters are checked, obviously, and it's all good. So they're all good. Hedgehog was fed as well earlier on this morning. I think the only thing I really need to do in here is water my plants. So these are some plants that we've got in a minute, which will be going into vivs when the vivs are all finished. But we're just keeping them going in a minute by a bit of water. And I didn't pump that very well, did I? So I'll pump that a bit more. So check everything, check temperatures. Standard temperature in the room in here is 24 degrees. And then you've got the different tanks, 37 degrees, that one's at 26. At the moment, that one goes up to 30 degrees, that one when it's heating. So yeah, it's all good fun. So once these plants are in different vivs, then we have kind of water systems in. Oh. Now one thing I need to do is put you down there for a second. Is pop that. Because if we don't, it leaks. So the gecko tank has its own kind of water. There's a spray mister system. It has a spray system on it. Snake tank has a mister system on there that's turned on a couple of times a week. We don't do it too often because it can cause kind of respiratory problems, but it's good for the plants and stuff that are going in there. So yeah, so temperatures are good, everything's still good, everything's got water, everything needs feeding today, it's been fed today. So that's about it for today. So for our first video for the Wings and Things Fly on the Wall documentary series, that, as they say, is a wrap. Have fun, folks. Stay safe. We'll see you all next time.